What if I told you that the man who would one day stand among the richest people on Earth, worth over $100 billion, was once an abandoned child, raised in poverty, and so restless that he dropped out of college? Not once, but twice. That man is Larry Ellison, the founder and CEO of Oracle, and his story is one of defiance, brilliance, and relentless ambition. Born in 1944 in New York City, Ellison never met his biological father. His mother, unable to care for him, handed the baby over to her aunt and uncle in Chicago. For Larry, childhood was defined not by privilege, but by constant reminders of what he lacked. His adoptive father, a stern man, frequently told him he'd never amount to anything. Those words became fuel. From a young age, Larry was determined to prove everyone wrong. Unlike many billionaires, Ellison's path didn't follow the golden track of elite universities. He dropped out of the University of Illinois after his adoptive mother passed away. He tried again at the University of Chicago, but left after just one semester. Yet, while there, he discovered something that would change his life forever: computer programming. He wasn't chasing a degree, he was chasing curiosity, driven by a mind that refused to be boxed in. When he moved to California in the late 1960s, Silicon Valley was just beginning to hum with innovation. Ellison drifted between jobs as a programmer, earning enough to survive while obsessing over what computers could really do. He devoured books on databases, fascinated by the idea of organizing information on a massive scale. Then came the spark. He stumbled across a paper published by IBM about a new database language called SQL. IBM saw it as a theory. Ellison saw it as the future. In 1977, with just $1,200 and two colleagues, he co-founded Software Development Laboratories, which later became Oracle. Their mission? Build the world's first commercial relational database. At the time, most thought it was impossible. Banks, governments, and corporations were drowning in data. But no one believed software could manage it efficiently. Larry believed. He built Oracle's first database for the CIA, yes, the Central Intelligence Agency, naming it Oracle after the project's code name. But success didn't come easy. In the early years, Oracle nearly collapsed several times. Ellison was brash, pushing sales teams to promise software features that didn't yet exist, just to secure contracts. At one point, the company was only weeks away from bankruptcy. But each time, Larry gambled, improvised, and clawed his way back. His relentlessness paid off. By the 1980s, Oracle's database became the backbone of corporate America, used by airlines, banks, and governments worldwide. What set Ellison apart wasn't just technical genius, it was his audacity. He didn't just want to compete with IBM and Microsoft, he wanted to crush them. Known for his sharp tongue and bold predictions, Larry cultivated an image as Silicon Valley's pirate king. Where Bill Gates projected the calm of a Harvard dropout turned philanthropist, Ellison lived like a rock star billionaire. He raced yachts, collected luxury cars, and built mansions modeled after Japanese palaces. Once, when asked why he worked so hard despite his wealth, he replied simply, "Because I hate to lose." A little-known fact: Oracle wasn't just a tech company. It became the foundation for Ellison's empire of acquisitions. He spent billions buying companies like Sun Microsystems, PeopleSoft, and NetSuite, turning Oracle into a software giant that reached into every corner of the business world. His foresight into cloud computing, though late compared to rivals like Amazon, helped Oracle secure a lasting seat at the table of global technology. Yet Larry Ellison's influence extends beyond business. In 2010, he joined Warren Buffett and Bill Gates in signing the Giving Pledge, committing to donate the majority of his fortune to charity. He has poured billions into medical research, climate initiatives, and education. For a man once told he would never amount to anything, Ellison transformed not only his own destiny, but the entire landscape of modern computing. And here's the cinematic twist. Despite being one of the richest people alive, Ellison still lives as though he's racing against time. In his late 70s, he remains active as Oracle's chairman and CTO, shaping the future of artificial intelligence and cloud infrastructure. Even after stepping down as CEO, his fingerprints are on every major decision. So, when we talk about Larry Ellison, the billionaire orphan who built a tech empire, we're not just talking about wealth. We're talking about defiance against the odds, about a man who refused to accept limits, who turned rejection into resilience, and who transformed the way the world stores and uses information. From an abandoned child to the richest CEO on the planet, Larry Ellison's story isn't just about building software.